Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not wearing mine, so hopefully that's okay. All right. Hello, ladies. Hello, hello. Oh my goodness, so exciting. So exciting. Oh, here we go. People are already on here. I'm seeing the comments.
Mhm.
All right, wonderful. Oh, and I see your names too. This is so exciting. Stacy, do you see the names too? Are you able
I
to see them?
I do. Can everybody hear me?
I can hear you. I
You
think
can hear
it's
me.
good.
Okay.
I think we're good to go. All right, awesome. Well, ladies, I'm wishing I had bigger earrings on. Okay, so, but that's all right. I am wearing. See, I can't tell with the with the camera being reversed or whatever. I have a new wig on. I don't know if you girls, some of you, I haven't been here in a long time, and I haven't been here in a long time because
Okay, go.
I've been getting chemo. So I was, not that it's funny, but I was diagnosed with breast cancer in May. And so Ashley and Stacy have been so kind to take care of the events and just run with everything. And I have switched to a much more gentle chemo. So I did the worst first and now it's done. And so I said, I can get back to hosting events again. So I'm so excited about that. So I'm actually going to have Stacy kind of give us a little bit of an introduction to Mary Kay, the company. If you have any experience with Mary Kay, will you let me know in the comments that you've tried their products before? Like, what is your experience with Mary Kay? Have you tried the products before? Are you a customer? Are you a consultant? Do you know anything about Mary Kay? Like, what do you know about the company or about our founder? Stacy is going to be giving us 5 fun, fast facts, okay, regarding our company, and they are great things to know because we know that you could shop for your skincare, your cosmetics, absolutely anywhere, right? Like absolutely anywhere. There are a million places. Who does anybody find products on Instagram or TikTok? Like you're looking at influencers, like we know that there are just things in your face all the time of buy me, try this, do that. And so for you to make the choice to support your Mary Kay beauty consultant and to purchase Mary Kay products, we know that that's intentional. And there's a lot of other noise. There's a lot of other products out there. And so there are some really great things about our company that you support when you choose Mary Kay. And so that's why I want to share those 5 fun, fast facts with you, so that you know what you're backing, right? And what that all means. So, but glad that you are here. Thank you, Lizenda. Yes, yes, yes. And I am going to tell you something too, ladies. So, I've been getting like chemo. I've had 6 rounds, like 4 of like a really hard one, and now I'm like 2 out of 12 of an easier one. And I got an ultrasound, and everything has shrunk. Praise Jesus. So 84% reduction in volume for my tumor, and my lymph node is down to normal size. So it's all the things. And Stacy is a pharmacist. So she like knows what a big deal all of these medications are working, right? It's like, yeah, they take a toll on my body, but they are working. So we are so thankful for that. Okay, Stacy, I'm going to come off camera and I'm going to let you take it away.
Okay. Um, I would like to say a prayer for Bethany before we get started, and for all of us, if that's okay with Bethany. I didn't tell her I was going to do this. It just hit me that I need to do it, so I'm going to obey God, and we're going to say a prayer real quick. Dear kind, gracious Heavenly Father, Lord, we love you, we praise you, we thank you. We are so happy to be on tonight to share our Mary Kay, Lord, and we are very thankful for Mary Kay. We are thankful for our friendships, our sisters in Mary Kay. Lord, we just want to thank you so much for all that you're doing for Bethany, and how you're bringing her through this cancer treatments. We just praise you that her results are great. Her tumor's shrinking. Everything's doing fabulous. And Lord, we know this is just for a season, and that you are with her all the way, Lord. And we just praise you again. Look at how wonderful she's here tonight, and she's teaching, and she has energy. We just thank you again, Lord, and be with us tonight as we go through our hour of Mary Kay Makeovers. And we want to give you all the praise and glory. In Jesus' name we pray and amen. Okay. All right. So we are Mary Kay. I joined Mary Kay about almost 2 years ago now. And I have nothing but fabulous things to say about Mary Kay. And like Bethany was saying, where do you go for your skincare and makeup? You have so many places that you can go. Um, Target, Walmart, uh, Kroger, the internet, Amazon, everywhere. So why choose Mary Kay? We are, Mary Kay is number one again. I think we have a flyer that we will, or a little picture that we will show you guys in a little bit. But Mary Kay is number one again in color cosmetics and skincare in the world. In the world, okay? So why would you choose Mary Kay? Because we're number one. Number one means we're fabulous, we're fantastic, we do things right, and we love our customers, we love our girlfriends. So yeah, number one. You can't say that about a lot of the color cosmetics and skincare, but we are number one in the world. What's another reason to choose Mary Kay? Mary Kay helps support American jobs. Over 5,000 American jobs are supported by Mary Kay. In Texas, that's where our headquarters is located, and also in the different distribution centers I think we have throughout. Mary Kay supports and helps to give over 5,000 jobs. So we are an American company, family owned, debt free, been around for 61 years almost. On September the 13th, we will be around for 61 years. And that's amazing. That's not very common. That's not very common at all these days. It's hard. I'm looking at some comments here real fast. Okay. If anybody wonders, I can't see the comments unless I move the screen. Okay. So over 5,000 American jobs. Number one again. We are environmentally friendly. There is zero landfill status that Mary Kay has. And that is unheard of. That is unbelievable. But it means a lot for Mary Kay, the company, to be able to say that. So environmentally friendly, zero landfill status. We support charitable foundations. We support cancer research, especially like for women. I gotta find my charger. Like breast cancer. We support domestic violence. We don't support domestic violence. We support domestic violence shelters. So, the money that you spend on Mary Kay products, a lot of that money goes to these charitable foundations. If you buy something on Amazon, it probably doesn't go to a charitable foundation. I'm not trying to say bad things about Amazon, but, it's probably not going to a charitable foundation. It's probably not going to support American jobs. And also, we follow the European Union guidelines. Say that fast 10 times. The European Union guidelines are that they ban about 1,300 chemicals that cannot be put in skincare or makeup. I think I got that number right. Something like that. It's big, over 1,000. In America, the standards are they've only banned 11, not like the number that's under 12, not 1,100, just 11. So Mary Kay follows the stricter standards. So that's another reason that, that you should choose Mary Kay. Besides the fact that the products are fabulous, everything that I've tried is fabulous. I love it all. And Mary Kay started this company in 1963, and she wanted to give women an opportunity to, have a good job, to advance, to go as far as they want to go. The sky's the limit. So you're also helping to support real life moms, or dads. There are men in Mary Kay that have families and that use their Mary Kay proceeds to help support their families, to pay off their student loans, to pay for their bills, um, as a second income or as a first income if they're a single mom. If you are a consultant, put in the comments what are some things you use your Mary Kay money for. Some Mary Kay consultants just work a little bit, some work a lot. You don't have to work every single day. You don't have to have Mary Kay as a full-time job. You can, and a lot of women do. I work full-time as a pharmacist, and also have a part-time pharmacy job, and then I do this. If I had my choice, I would quit all my other jobs and just do Mary Kay. But I should have started this a long time ago. But Mary Kay was a fabulous lady. I am so sorry I never got to meet her. She always put God first, family second, career third. That was what she wanted us to do. She also said, make everybody feel important. Pretend like everybody has a sign around their neck that says, make me feel important. And, live by the golden rule. Do unto others as you would want others to do unto you. There's not a lot of companies out there that have those values, that have those sayings, and it was true. Mary Kay was truly that person, and she truly just taught everyone that way. And that is why I fell in love with Mary Kay, because everyone was so kind, everyone was so good, everyone's so encouraging. But we are excited to get this makeover going. We're going to everyone on here. I wish everyone on here can enter this contest, and I wish everyone on here would win this contest. Wouldn't that be exciting? Unfortunately, there's only like 6 or 10 winners. I can't remember.
I think it's 6.
6.
Yeah.
But then there's also like a second place for like 6 more.
Yeah.
But so exciting. When we do this makeover, make sure you talk to your consultants about how to enter to win the spa holiday. And then Miss Bethany, who is gorgeous with her new wig.
Oh goodness. Thanks.
And knows how to do this makeup stuff so good. Makeup stuff. She is going to take over for us now.
All right. Yay. Okay. I am so excited to sorry, I'm clearing my throat. I should have brought my water with. Oh, I did bring my water with me. I'm so smart. Here we go. Hold on. Mm-hmm. All right, so I should have put like dangly earrings in, but that's okay. But yeah, so we are going to be going into our makeover here. So make sure you've got all your products out. You should have CC cream. You should have the blush, the eyeshadows. Now, technically, we would love to see that you had let me see if I can do this without. I think I'm gonna need. Yeah, I'm gonna need that because this is gonna like get totally full of makeup if I don't pin this back. Okay, there we go. So when we get to like eyeliner and mascara, if you want to have that on in your picture for your submission, use that. Unfortunately, we don't have samples anymore that we can send out to you, and we can't really make eyeliner or make mascara samples. So everything else should be Mary Kay that you are wearing on your face to enter into this contest. But we won't tell if you don't tell, okay, about the eyeliner and mascara. That is going to be totally fine, okay? But let's start with our CC cream. I do have some things to share with you regarding Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, just some differences of the CC cream before and after. So these are some women that have used the CC cream just on one half of her face. Can you like? I mean, really. So there are 8 great benefits for our CC cream, and obviously, you can just tell from these pictures that one of those benefits is toning down redness and evening out skin tone. CC stands for complexion correction. So have you had your 8 today? I love our CC cream so much. This protects your skin. It's got SPF 15. It brightens, corrects with lightweight coverage. Ladies are going to be so excited about how lightweight and natural this feels. Minimizes redness, conceals, hydrates, kind of like a tinted moisturizer, if you will, reduces visible signs of aging, and defends. All of the things. It comes in 5 shades, very light, light to medium, medium to deep, deep, and very deep. And so I am going to be using the medium to deep here. Okay. And so I already actually have some makeup on already, but that is okay. Like our products are able to be layered without being clumpy. And actually, if you wanted to get a little bit more coverage with any of our foundations, we would recommend that you put one light layer, blend it in, and then do another light layer. You could even do another one, but no thick, heavy layers when you are wanting to get a lot of full coverage, because that's not going to look good. It's not going to blend well into your skin, and it's not going to look cute. Okay. So I have started kind of doing like squirting it right onto my face when I apply. You know, I used to like squirt it on the back of my hand. And I was like, why am I doing that? I'm like losing product on the back of my hand. And I don't need to do, that my back of my hand doesn't need, CC cream. So I just squirt it right onto my face. Now you've got like a little sample packet. So obviously you've got to do that a little bit differently. I'm using our liquid foundation brush to blend in that product as well. Now, as far as like direction of applying this product, we used to say, okay, like don't go up, right? Because then like your little hairs will be waving hello. Well, guess what? I got to an age, and I'm just going to be really real here. I have never shared this before on any of our things, but I turned 40 in March, and guess what? Anybody else have like a little bit more than like a peach fuzz right on your face? Anybody get that way? I was like, this is a little bit more than I want, right? Like some used to say, don't go upward of your little hairs will be waving hello. Well, honey, I got some derma blades and we just take that peach fuzz off. That's what I do, because it was like, this is a little bit too much. So if you've already taken the peach fuzz off, the little hairs, you can go in any direction you want. And actually, it's recommended that you go in circles because it does leave you with a finish that looks very natural. You don't want to just pull down, because it's going to make your face look pulled down, right? Like your pores, everything's going to look pulled. So nice to do good, like kind of circles to blend everything in, right? Okay. So we've got that. Now something that, let me just double check here, our products that we are using. I always do under eye corrector, whether you girls have the under eye corrector or not. I am going to show it to you because it is without a doubt one of my favorite products. And it is something that I do not leave my house without. Oh, you got foundation primer. Shoot. Did you guys put on your foundation primer yet? Probably not, because I didn't tell you to. Stacey, are you laughing? Okay. First day back, girls, and chemo brain. This is what happens sometimes. So foundation primer, you can put it actually on top of the CC cream. Actually, that's kind of a way that people will do it, to be honest with you. So you can take your foundation primer, actually put it on top, and then even do CC cream on top of it. If you want to save your foundation primer for maybe tomorrow, because there's going to be enough CC cream left in that sample that you can use it again, just do me a favor and take that foundation primer, open the packet. It won't dry out by tomorrow. Just put a little bit and put it on the back of your hand and rub that in. Okay, rub that in and just feel how silky and soft and wonderful that is. Foundation primer is literally like spackle for your face. It fills in all the nooks and crannies, all of the pores, the lines and wrinkles, so that your foundation is going to go on smoother, and it is going to last longer, and it's not going to settle into all of those little crevices. It's phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. Also has SPF 15 in there. It is just an actual, it's just a great thing. Just a great thing. Oh, Stacey, thanks. Thanks. Oh, Patty, it does feel good, doesn't it? Oh, it's just so good. It is so good. All right. So we've got that done. I told you I was going to do some under eye corrector. So because anybody else have under eye corrector in their life, by the way, tell me if you use under eye corrector, and tell me if you love it. And I pray you do, because it really is one of my favorite things. Let me show you what it looks like here. Under eye corrector, it has a peachy undertone to it. So that's how it, kind of with color theory, like, and you think of like a color wheel, peach or orange is opposite blue. It literally cancels out the blue that may be underneath your eyes from being tired, right? And so it's like caffeine for your eyes. It is phenomenal. Oh, Stacey loves it. Oh, Patty, you got to talk to your beauty consultant and try this stuff out. It is so good. So I'm just using that same liquid foundation brush to blend that in. You can use a separate brush if you want. You can use a blender. I do recommend using some kind of application tool over your fingers for putting, especially the under eye corrector in, because sometimes when you're using your fingers, it kind of you'll pull on your skin underneath your eyes as you're blending it in. And you don't want to do that. Like, you want to take care of that skin and be really gentle with it, because the more that you pull and tug and like mess with that skin, the more it's going to kind of break down, and you're going to get wrinkles, and you can't like, well, it's just a pain in the neck to try to get rid of them, right? And maybe you can't. So using a brush is going to be a lot more gentle. And it's going to allow you to kind of control a little bit better how well you blend it in. Okay, isn't that wonderful? So Patty, what type of brush would I recommend? A liquid foundation brush is fantastic. Okay, this is it right here. This is I mean, I use it for everything. I love that it has like this chiseled edge at the top that really helps me to get really close, like underneath my eyes. Another option, I don't know if I've got one here. Oh, it's our cream foundation brush is also great. It's not this brush, but it's kind of similar to it. And the cream foundation brush, instead of having like this kind of round, kind of like a little bit of a squared off edge of the bristles, it's actually going to be more like the shape of my finger. And so it would actually like come up a little bit higher and be like rounded like the shape of my finger. And that is also really helpful. I have used a cream foundation brush for cream eyeshadows. I've used it for blending in concealer, under eye corrector. It's great for that. All of our brushes are synthetic bristles, by the way. And so because they're synthetic, they can be used with powders and with creams and liquids. Isn't that wonderful? So real hair brushes, which is kind of what everybody, like high quality brushes, that's what you had to have, like, 10, 15, 20 years ago. You could not use them with creams and liquids. They would, and people did, because it made a great result, but it also ruined the brushes and it ruined the bristles. Not so anymore. Okay. I cannot stand the way that I had it so much cuter before, and I'm having a hard time getting it to do what I want. Maybe I can do this without it getting in the way. Kind of like it down. Okay. Rose, I'm still figuring out the whole like wig thing. I'm still figuring out the whole wig thing. But what's really great about this wig is it's like literally the way I used to style my hair. It was so much fun. It's not my color, but it's literally the way I used to style my hair, which is really fun. Thank you, Patty. Thank you. All right, so let's keep on going with our makeover, shall we? I have all of our eyeshadows here, our blush. I added a couple of eyeshadows just because it fit into the palette better. So I added hold on, what did I add? I added this biscotti right here. Okay. Or no, this blossom. And then I also added, what did I add? I believe I added the hazelnut. I added hazelnut too. No, that's not hazelnut. That is the cashmere haze. Hold on. Let me see what I added. I added because there's only, you girls have 4. You have moonstone, soft heather, golden mauve, and espresso. Oh, so I added the rose gold. Okay. So I added the rose gold. So that's what's so beautiful about our palettes. Have you girls seen our palettes, that they are all magnetic? And so there's just a magnet underneath here, and our little metal trays that hold our colors in there, our chromofusion colors. It just fits right in there. And so it's really easy to switch things out. Like, let's say one color you use up, right? Because you use like one eyeshadow over the other ones all the time. And you don't have to buy an entire new compact with a bunch of other colors that you're not really using. You can just switch that out. So you buy this palette once, and that's it. And then you get to fill it and refill it and switch it up and change things however you want. And so it's really environmentally friendly, and it's wonderful. We even have a bigger one too that is the Pro palette, and it's huge, and you can have everything in there. Oh my goodness, I love having my Pro palette. Oh my goodness, it is wonderful. So that's what we're going to be working out of here. And so we are going to start today with, I always like to start with the mid-tone first. And so we're going to use that cashmere haze first. So grab yourself a eyeshadow brush and grab your cashmere haze, just kind of like a light purpley color. And we're going to put that right on our eyelid. I already have eyeliner and mascara on, but you're going to put that right on your eyelid up to your crease. Okay. And then the way that this can be done, by the way, I am brushing it on, but with it being a matte color, I like to do that. Now, if you really want to like have this, like, oh, I really want to see it though, it's not showing up as much as I want it to. The way that you can do that is you can take your color on your brush, and instead of brushing it on, you pat it and press it right into your eyelid instead. That's going to concentrate the color. Do you see how much that shows up even more, right? By patting it in. So that is another little trick there. Same thing if you have like a shimmer and you just really want it to look super bright, or you really want to like show off your blush, anything that you pat in is going to really show up even more and just concentrate that color a little bit more. You don't have cashmere haze, Patty? Is anybody else missing cashmere haze? Oh no, soft heather. Said the wrong thing. Chemo brain. I'm so sorry. Okay. Soft heather. Did anybody else figure out that that's what I meant? Soft heather. So if you haven't done soft heather yet, do the soft heather and put it on your eyelid. Okay. Yay. All right. Very good. So after you have done your soft heather, what we're going to do is we're going to go to golden mauve. Okay. So I'll give you a couple of seconds to get there, but go to golden mauve, and golden mauve is a shimmer, right? So I don't know if you can tell, but all 3 of these on the side are matte, and all 3 on the other side are shimmers. And we love to mix up shimmers and mattes to have a really nice dynamic look with your makeup. Now, a lot of shimmer, ooh, that's probably like an intentional, you have a specific look going on. But as far as like an everyday classic makeup look, which is what we're doing right now, we want to mix it up. All right. Now, few years ago, all matte makeup was like super trendy, right? And it can look very pretty when it's done right, but it also gives you a very makeup-y look. And so whenever you're doing some shimmer colors, I just want you to know that that kind of gives you light diffusion, and it is actually going to look softer. Okay. Putting all matte colors is going to look very bold. It's going to look very flat. And it's going to look like done up makeup, which is a great look if that's what you're going for. But like I said, mixing in the shimmers is going to soften the look because of the light diffusion that the shimmers provide. All right, let's take our golden mauve here, and I'm going to use the golden mauve as a little bit of an accent color. So I am putting it above, lifting my eye area, okay? Whenever you're taking a color and you're lifting it up and above the crease and keeping it on the outside, it's going to help your eyes to look more open, and it's going to help them look more awake, and they're going to look higher and brighter and lighter and all of the things. All right, so that is how that golden mauve is going on here. Now you can take that golden mauve if you want and pull it down towards your lashes. Do you see how I did that? So just kind of pull it down, and that is fine to do that as well, okay? But do know that I have very hooded eyes. So I am very intentional about keeping that color way up and above my natural crease because I don't really have a crease. I more have a fold, right? I have that hooded fold going on. So I'm keeping that eye color high and wide, right? High and wide and nice and tight, okay? All right, so any questions about that so far? Okay, good. Oh, Cindy, thank you. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Terry. Oh, you girls are being so kind to me. Thank you so much. All right. So we've got the, what is it called again? The soft heather. I almost said cashmere haze again. The soft heather on. We've got the golden mauve. What are we going to do with that espresso? Well, ladies, what I love to do with something like espresso is I love to take that. I mean, there's a couple of ways. So if we want to go with drama, okay, and really use this like as kind of like a smoky eye application, we are going to take that espresso. I'm going to do like 2 different eyes, actually. I'm going to show you 2 different looks. So that espresso, one way that I'm going to do it is I'm actually going to put that up in that crease very lightly, okay? So it's kind of going on top a little bit of that golden mauve. I'm not putting it on quite as heavy, but do you see how that has transformed that eye? See that? So that espresso, do not be afraid of it. When you're looking at it, it may seem a little bit intimidating because it looks so dark, but just a tiny little bit that you can put into your crease or making a crease is going to totally change that look right there. Yes. Now, if you kind of are more the light, more natural looking makeup, what you can do with that espresso instead, hold on. Let me find the brush I want to use. Well, I guess I could use, I'll use this brush. All right. So what I'm going to do with that espresso instead on that other eye is I am going to take a very kind of stiff, and it also goes thin, right? Makeup brush. And what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to almost pat it into my lash line, and it's going to give me a really soft eyeliner. So you can use the espresso as your eyeliner tonight if you don't have an eyeliner that you love. And I can also pat it right in to my lashes at the bottom as well. And so we're still using that espresso. And I'm telling you what, using eyeshadow as an eyeliner, even using it, I used hazelnut eyeshadow to fill in my brows today. All right. So I used, my brows are thinning with the chemo. They're still there. There's still brow hairs there, but definitely not as many, and definitely lighter. And so I used brow tint to kind of volumize and fill out those brow hairs. But then there's still some patchy areas. And sometimes I don't love using our precision liner because it looks too harsh, and I wanted it to look softer. And so I took hazelnut eyeshadow and filled it in with a brush like this. And it left me with a really soft, natural looking brow, like a real brow. Okay. So very important to do that. Okay. So do we see the difference from one to the other? Still using espresso. So you can, and I can still use espresso on this eye as an eyeliner. And actually, as a matter of fact, I'm going to. So you can see how, look at how beautiful that puts on. And when you're using an eyeshadow as your eyeliner, guess what you're not concerned about, because it doesn't matter. You're not concerned about it being perfectly straight, right? And you're not concerned about it being perfectly tapered off, because it's soft. And so it's a whole lot more forgiving, and it's a whole lot easier. If you're nervous about eyeshadow, my suggestion, get yourself a little brush. We have a great eyeliner brush. Here it is. Don't judge it. This is one I use all the time. But on one end, wait, where is it? On one end, it has these eyeliner bristles here. And on the other end is this spoolie brush. And you can see this, normally it's black when it's clean, but this is showing that there is product on there because I do use it every time that I use for my brows. Every time that I put a brow product on, whether it be the tint, an eyeshadow, even if I'm using the precision liner, I always brush them out and it helps them look more natural. Okay, so that's why it looks like that. But I think this is only $10. This is a great brush to have if you don't have something like that already. Okay, so we've got that on. Now we still have moonstone. So let's use that moonstone. That moonstone is so beautiful. So we're going to take that moonstone and we got a nice high shimmer on that moonstone, and we are going to brighten up the inner eye area. So I'm going to take that moonstone, and this time I am going to pat it in because I do want to see. Do you see how that brightened up right away? Now, if you missed it, I'm going to show you on the other side. Don't worry. Here we go. Ready? Hold on. I got to do it with a mirror. I'm so sorry. I cannot do my makeup with the camera when it is. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to just pat it in. Ready? Pat, pat, pat. Grab a little bit more here. Pat it in. Just like the inner half. And do you see how much brighter that looks? So pretty, so pretty. Now, if you're concerned, did anybody try the espresso up in the crease like I did on that one eye? Anybody do that? Do you like the way it looks? Do you like the way that you applied it? I'm telling you, honey, if it is not, you're not loving the way it's blending out and you're like, this is a little bit too much. I need to soften this up. How can I blend this out? How can I clean up the edges? A great way that you can clean up the edges is you can take one of our blending brushes and go with, instead of a shimmer, I do like to use a matte, a nice light and bright matte. So this is Blossom. Another one that you could use is Biscotti. Blossom just has this faintest little hint of pink in there, okay? And that pink really is going to complement the golden mauve and the soft heather really nicely because it's kind of in that like pinky, purpley, mauvey kind of, family. So I'm going to take that Blossom and I'm just going right underneath my brows and along the edge of the espresso, and it just cleans up those edges without looking like I've got a ton of eyeshadow on my eyebrow because it's matte. So it's not going to be like this. Used to be really, do you guys remember how in it was that like high shimmer eyebrows, right? And it was just like, bam, those eyebrows are coming at you, right? Like they were like reflective. And you can still do that if you want. It is no problem. Makeup is all about self-expression. You do what you want, girl. But yeah, this can be a really soft, clean up the edges kind of way to do that. All right. So mascara. Put on a mascara. I don't think there's anything I really need to teach you about mascara. So I'm just going to tell you about one of my favorites that we have. And that is the, let's see. Okay. Just making sure there isn't a certain one that we're featuring. I'm going to feature the Lash Love Panorama. My lashes are also thinning. And so this mascara, I don't know what it is about it. Well, I know what it is about it. It's about the shape of the bristles that are helping to coat every little last lash that I have and define it and separate it. But then it also helps to spread them apart so that they are fanning out. And it looks like I have more lashes than I actually have. So let me just show you how great these bristles are. Okay. So you see how it's this hourglass? If I do a 90-degree quarter turn, they turn rounded. See that? And then hourglass. Very, very, so two different shapes of the bristles. When you're applying your mascara, you want to use both shapes. You want to use the hourglass and you want to give yourself a quarter turn and then give yourself that rounded edge because that is going to ensure that you really get a full coverage on all of your lashes. And then what's really great too, and I'm just cleaning up that edge of the top of those bristles, you have these little spiky bristles all at the top, and that can place individual lashes if you want, to really get them to be as fanned out as you want. So that gives you even more control there. So I love this mascara. It is, I have about 3 coats on right now, right? Like I do at least 2. I've been doing 3 now because my lashes are, kind of disappearing. And so yeah, it's just wonderful. And you can layer it on without it clumping. That's a really big deal. Okay. So if you're looking for a new mascara, and maybe even ask yourself, how old is my mascara? If it's been more than 3 months, it's time for new mascara anyway, right? I would recommend going with that Lash Love mascara. By the way, that is $16 for any of our mascaras. We do have a lash intensity mascara that's 18, but otherwise our waterproof mascara is 16. Our ultimate mascara is 16. That also comes in black brown if you would want. We have a Lash Love lengthening. We have a Lash Love. So all of those are 16 for that. All of our eyeshadows are $8. And if there's anything that I'm telling you, they're like, oh yeah, I definitely knew that I wanted that. So if you definitely know you want like the eyeshadows, put that in the comments, sold eyeshadows. And is it all 4? Is it just 2 or 1? Put the names of that so your beauty consultant knows. If you wanted the under eye corrector, put that in. Any of these brushes, put sold, and let your beauty consultant know these are things that you're interested in. This foundation primer, the CC cream, those are all things that we've gone over so far. So under eye corrector is also $16. Okay, $16 for that. Wait, did that price change, Stacey? It's 16, right? Okay, it's still 16. Okay, fantastic. CC cream is 22, and then our foundation primer is 20. Okay, so any of these things that you would like, put it in the comments, and we do like a little happy dance because, like we said, not only are you supporting a great company with all of those wonderful things that Stacey shared with you, but the best reason why you would buy Mary Kay is because you are literally supporting a real person, and it's someone who you know, and it is your beauty consultant, rather than getting that money into the hands of like some huge corporate executive, right? That probably owns tons of companies, all one big like conglomerate umbrella. They're just getting richer. They could care less about a lot of things that we care about as women. You're helping support an actual woman, and it's a woman-owned business, and it's really cool. So, all right. Oh, yay! Patty is getting the under eye corrector. Yay, Stacey! Woo! Oh yeah, hold on. Stacey's got her pom pom. Shake your pom pom, Stacey. Woo! We really do a happy dance every time we sell something, so it's really exciting. All right, thank you so much, Patty. All right, so let's keep going with our makeover. Next thing that we are going to do, so we've got our eyes done, right? We've got our eyes done. We did our eyeshadow with the espresso, maybe, or you did your own eye or your own eyeliner. Wait, so we did the eyeshadows, we did the eyeliner with the espresso. We got some mascara on. So now we are going to put on our hint of blush. Okay, hint of pink blush. So I have got my brush right here. Now I will tell you that our cheek brushes are very special. Okay, very special. They've got this nice chiseled edge here. Oh my goodness, this one, I guess I was a little rough when I was cleaning it because it's like, I got to glue that back on. I got a great glue for that. Okay, so the Farrell. But let me show you how beautiful this is. So what I love about our cheek brush is it really has 3 zones. So it's almost like a 3-in-1 brush. And so this bottom edge right here is what you would use for contour. The very middle part of the bristles is what you use for blush. And then the top edge right here is what you would use for a highlight. And so let me show you that in action. I'm going to use our blush, putting it right on the center of our brush here. And I am just going to brush that on in a kind of like a long oval, right? Up along my cheekbone, back towards my ear. That's where your cheekbone goes. Okay. So it doesn't go up towards your temple. It doesn't go back towards your earlobe, right? It goes nice, gentle curve back towards your ear. So you can feel your bone. That's where you put the blush. Okay. It goes on your cheekbone. You have like nice apples of your cheeks. Honey, you can put that blush there, show them off, but keep it 2 finger spaces away from your nose, 2 finger spaces away from your eyes. Okay. There you go. And that'll help you, place your blush exactly where it belongs. Another great and there's, you can also press it in if you want. If you really want to see that blush shine, press that brush with the product right onto your cheeks. Okay? And that's going to give a little bit more yeah, it's going to help the pigment show up even more on your face. Okay. So we've got our blush on. Love that. It's so pretty. And now we are going to do our lips. Now we gave you two, well, you may have one or the other. So there's either casual rose lipstick or there is the evening berry lip gloss. Okay. I'm going to play with the gloss. Stacey, do you have casual rose that you could put on? You don't. Okay. So I'm just going to show you the evening berry. Ladies, if you've got the casual rose, show us that. Take a picture and send it to your beauty consultant. Now, I am going to tell you that our lip glosses are so fantastic, but you can pair them up with a lip liner. And when you do that, your gloss is going to last so long, like half day or more without having to reapply it. It's not sticky. It's not tacky. The pigment is beautiful. Like, we got an upgrade with our lip glosses a few years ago, and oh my goodness, talk about an upgrade. So I'm actually going to put on the lip liner. I'm going to give you a little tutorial on lip liner, okay? Because I never knew how to do lip liner until I joined Mary Kay. So maybe you guys are girls, men, I don't know, whoever's watching. I think we're all women here tonight. But maybe you are, total pros with lip liner and you do it a different way. That's totally fine. But the way I was taught to do it is to start with the center of your lips. Okay. And this is to have like an even lip liner application. All right. So start with your Cupid's bow and do the little V first, okay? And so look at that and be like, does that look like it's even? Does it look like it's right where I want it to be on my lip line? And if it is, then what you're going to do is you're going to go at the, extend that V down towards the corner of your mouth. I like to do it in like a few strokes, okay? I don't just do it all in one. And then once you've got that and you like the way it looks, you're just going to mirror it on the other side. It's easier to start at the center and then mirror two sides than it is to go from one corner all the way over to the other corner. I've never been able to do that and have my lip liner look even. And it always looks like a hot mess. I look like I have two very different sides of my face, right? So I want my lips on either side to look like they belong together. So here we go. Down there. Okay. And now same thing with the bottom lip. Start at the center. This time instead of a V, you're giving it a little bit of a U. And if you're happy with how your U looks, you're going to extend up towards the corner of your mouth. And then the next. Now, do you see how easy that lip liner went on? Now, guys, I'm not leaving it like this. Don't worry. But it's so creamy. So I barely have to touch my lips. And oh my goodness, it's amazing. So now I'm going to fill in my lips with the lip liner. Yes, I am. It is that creamy that I can do that. It's not going to pull. I'm not going to have drag on my lips. It's not going to feel dry. It is amazing. And by the way, this is a berry lip liner, okay? You could also use our lip gloss with like maybe a medium nude, and that would look really pretty, or even the deep nude I think would look fine too. But I'm going to do it this way with the berry. Oh, actually, we don't have medium nude and deep nude anymore, do we? Oh my goodness. You could do one of the other nudes, like the mauve nude would work. All right, here we go. You do the top. Okay, so that's so far. That is it so far. And then we're going to take that lip gloss and we are going to just marry it all together. I tell you what, I haven't worn a berry lip in a long time. I haven't done something so bold, but I'm excited. Getting ready for fall. All right. All right. What are your thoughts? Does it work with the hair or not? What do you think? That is, it looks like, so on my mirror, it looks like my lips are even, but when I look there, it kind of looks like my top lip is a little crooked. I don't know why it looks that way, but I'm not going to mess with it because I'll totally mess it up for sure. But wow, do my teeth look white? Oh, they look really white, huh? So there you go. This, if you want your teeth to look really white, um, berry lip liner with the evening berry lip gloss, and I tell you, I mean, they look like they're glowing right now. That's kind of fun. That is very fun, and really fun for fall too. So that's what we've got for you all, ladies. We are encouraging you to get a great picture. Let me give you a couple of selfie tips as you are taking your picture for this makeover contest. And you can definitely tell that my eyes have two different looks going on. Don't you? Yeah. So I'm like, oh, I want to like even that out, but I'm not going to. So for the makeover contest, you want to have really good lighting. So if you have a ring light, use the ring light. Okay. If you've got really good lighting in your bathroom, head there, but you want to have really nice, bright, beautiful light on there. If you've got a portrait mode with your camera, that or with your phone, that is a great thing. Having somebody take the picture for you might work. And if you don't like the way that is, try the selfie mode. But the thing is, you want to go a little bit higher. Okay. Bring your phone a little bit higher. You don't want to look down. Okay. Don't look down because you're going to, accentuate, maybe grow a chin, right? There may be a chin that shows up that wasn't normally there. But if you're looking up, that's going to help you look thinner here. Your eyes are going to look brighter, more open if you're looking up. All right. And play with a couple of angles too, right? If for some of you, it may be great to be like dead on center for some, but play with different sides and then take a look. And you know what? Enlist the opinion of someone who you value. So send them a couple of your pictures. You may have a hard time looking at yourself. Does anybody else like have a hard time seeing pictures of yourself and you're really you tear yourself apart, right? And you probably look beautiful, right? And you've got beautiful pictures, but you have a hard time picking something out. Do not let that be the reason why you don't enter this contest, because that's not fair to your beauty consultant, because she wants to go to Scottsdale on a spa holiday, right? And you could go on the spa holiday as well and potentially be a winner. So send those pictures to your beauty consultant. Send them to your sister if you like your sister, right? Or to your mom and say, which one looks best? Which one do you think would win me a makeover contest? Your beauty consultant is going to send you a link to this makeover contest. You upload the picture. You're going to tell what shade of foundation you have on. So whatever CC cream we sent you that you are wearing, you're going to put very light, light to medium, medium to deep, deep, very deep, whatever it is, you're going to put that in there. And then you're going to say, how does this new look feel like you? How does it bring out the real you? Make it a great caption, right? Sell the sizzle on your makeup look, and how it makes you feel and what you love about it. That's what Mary Kay wants to hear. And so it's going to be about having a great picture, but it's also going to be about the caption that you put there, because Mary Kay is using this makeover contest really to share for marketing, for advertising, right? So be a marketer, say some great stuff, right? And get yourself a spa holiday. I think it's wonderful. So I'm going to bring back Stacy here. We do have a couple of announcements actually. So let me show you what our next we have our next event planned for September, and you're going to want to let your beauty consultant know if you are interested in doing our fall and holiday preview on September 19th. So actually you're getting a little bit of a sneak peek of what some of those products are. So I'm going to take that down. But it is 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, 6:30 Central Standard Time. It's going to be YouTube live again. We'll make sure we communicate all that to you, but you are going to be able to see and try on and try the latest products, right? The latest products. They are essentially just launched, and you get to try them out. And you're going to want to do that too, because a lot of these products are limited edition, and Mary Kay only makes a limited supply. And once they're gone, they're gone. So you want to be able to try them out and decide how many you need for yourself, for your family, maybe for your holiday gift giving, and get those early before they're gone. All right. And again, like this event, it's free for us to send you the samples. It's free for us to go live to show you all the products. I will be doing that again. All right. So I will be your hostess, and well, I'm still doing chemo, but hopefully I'll be better. Hopefully I won't forget as many things. All right. But Stacey's going to tell you what your steal deal is tonight. And then we're going to wrap it up. Stacey, am I forgetting anything else? Do you think that's everything?
I think you did perfect.
Okay. Well, thanks. All right.
You
Well,
did great. You did great.
Thank you. You as well. Thank you for being my awesome co-host. It was so much fun to work with you again. So, let me pull up our steal deal, Stacey. You let these ladies know how they can save some money.
All right. So buy 2 items, get the third half off, or buy the look and get the petite palette for free. So you can buy any 2 items and get the third half off, or buy the look. And then you get the petite palette for free. So the eyeshadows again are $8 a piece. The filled palette would be $42. Foundation primer is $20. CC cream $22. The hydrating lipstick Casual Rose is $20. Hint of pink blush $14. Evening Berry lip gloss $18. And that is for the next 24 hours, I think.
Yeah. It says tonight only, but your beauty consultant may give you 24 hours. Ask her. It's really, we're all independent business owners. So by the way, if you ever wanted to kind of be an entrepreneur and have your own business, just know that you really have autonomy, and we work together as a team, but you get to call the shots too. But yeah, most people will give 24 hours, but your beauty consultant may say, I got to get an order in. So you got to let me know tonight, right? It's up until midnight tonight. So, and honestly, you probably know already, what you love. And I would say just make the decision now so that she can get it for you and you get it that much faster. So yeah, right. But she will text you this image. If she doesn't have it, she'll reach out to one of her directors and we will get that to her so that you have this image as well. That you can look at it and remember everything. So, yeah. See, anything else, Stacey?
It says right on there tonight only, and I said 24 hours. So, see, Bethany, I'm not doing chemo, and I still have chemo brain.
Okay, and we'll just stick with we'll be gonna follow directions tonight only. That's what we're gonna go with. There you go. So, well, ladies, thank you for your really kind comments regarding my makeup look. I'm telling Mary Kay makeup. It just makes such a difference. And whether you're doing a dash out the door look or a full face like this, you don't need it to be beautiful. I mean, I've been learning that about just embracing even my bald head and feeling beautiful when I'm not wearing, when I'm just allowing myself to be like that bald, warrior kind of look. But I love that makeup can just kind of put a little pep in your step, and it's fun and it can build confidence. And that's what we're here for in Mary Kay. We're here for women feeling good and owning their own beautiful, whatever that looks like. And we're happy to share with you like our favorite products and share some tips and tricks. And hopefully it's helping you to feel beautiful and helping you to feel, special tonight. So thank you for joining us. We pray that you have a wonderful evening. I'm going to have a cup of tea and go kind of relax with my hubby. So have a great night. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next month for our fall and holiday preview. All right. Bye.